Revelation 7:18, 17, 14 again. These shall make war with the Lamb, and the Lamb shall overcome them, for he is Lord of lords and King of kings, and they are that are with him are called and chosen and faithful. And he said unto me, the waters which thou sawest, where the whole cities are peoples and multitudes and nations and tongues. These are the infrastructure of the United States of America and all the people that serve this democratized system. And the 10 horns which thou sawest upon the beast, these shall hate the whore, and shall make her desolated and naked, and shall eat her flesh, and burn her with fire. In other words, at the end of the day, when Jesus takes control and defeat the CIA and the nation that serves her, who have led them through this due process throughout their history, they're going to hate them when they see the curse upon the United States of America and upon these nations. And they're going to hate the CIA. And they're going to trace down and run down everybody in the CIA and going to kill them. They're going to kill them because they led them into a war of this self. And they're going to do this. Now, for God has put it on, verse 7, for God has put it on their heart to fulfill his will and to agree and give their kingdom unto the beast until the word of God shall be fulfilled. And the woman which thou sawest, that great city which reigns over the kings of the earth, is the great city, which is Mr. Babylon, which came out and returned and got revenge. Well, I want to go to another part, which I will have to come back to this. Let's go to now, I go back over this one more time. You found the forces of perdition in Revelation chapter 17. But in 2 Thessalonians, you'll find the son, the man of perdition, who was of the Gentile, who was President George W. Bush, who led the war to Iraq. You find it in chapter 2. And that's where you go. Now, the part of this is you go, and this is the part that I'm going to go to, and I'm going to cut this short here because I'm going to go part of Revelation chapter 4. Revelation chapter 4, because I want to transcend this in here right here. And this is another part where God got victory over the United States, but it's still the same thing. Chapter 4. After this I looked, and behold, a door was opened in heaven, and the first voice which I heard was as it were a trumpet talking with me, which said, Come up hither, and I will show thee things which must be hereafter. And immediately I was in the spirit, and behold, a throne was set in heaven, and one sat on the throne, and he that sat was to look upon like a jasper, and a solid stone. And there was a rainbow round about the throne, in the sight like unto an emerald. And round about the throne were 24 seats, and upon the seats I saw 24 elders sitting, clothed in white raiment, and they had on their heads crowns of gold. Okay, these 24 elders came from the tribes of Israel, 12 tribes of Israel. There's 144 of them. God selected 12 out of each tribe, which was called up, to sit around his throne with him. It tells you there in the Revelations of Bible prophecy. And 5, and out of the throne, because these people is going to be used as symbols the same as the beast was with the horns, which is Satan, people who serve the will of Satan. So God gonna use it, these, and out of the throne proceeded lightning and thundering and voices, and there was 7 lamps. The 7 lamps take you back to the 7 spirits of God, which he had Moses to create in Genesis, I believe 25 or 35. 7 lamps of fire burning before the throne, which are the 7 spirits of God. See, the peoples of God become the spirits of God. The 7 lamps, the center part is, which was the candlestick, became Jesus and his 2 witnesses. But the other 6 branches, each one represented and symbolized 2 of each tribe of the children of Israel. These are the spirits of God. And before the throne was the sea of glass like unto crystal, and in the midst of the throne, round about the throne, were 4 beasts full of eyes, before and behind. This is the United States space show up on the brink of the earth and the United States. The beast, the lion, the eagle, and the pilot had one upon the brink of the earth. You'll find this also written in Ezekiel chapter 1 and Ezekiel chapter 10 concerning this matter. Whether it has symbols depends on the totality of the location of the space shuttle. The one of the symbol changed, but 3 remain the same from the foundation of this prophecy until the end, upon when Jesus got victory over the space shuttle. But if you notice in Ezekiel chapter 1, when he spoke of this 4 bases of the space shuttle, having the image of a ox, a man, a lion, and an eagle. The eagle was a space shuttle itself, showing you it's sort of how it's the only reusable aircraft up on this earth that could go out in space and come back and land on a runway. But the man, and the man was the pilot, but the ox was the Antichrist, CIA, who rode upon the brink of the earth and scoped things out, preparing for World War III. God saw all of this and spoke concerning these matters in Revelation chapter 4. And as with the ox attached on with the man, the lion, and the eagle, it lets you know that he was making his maiden flight, where this vehicle was leaving the earth, which belonged to the United States of America, his first maiden flight. And as it came back in Revelation chapter 10, and it spoke of this cherubim and talked about the eyes on the wheel, this became a replica of him blowing the space shuttle up after they had completed the war with Iraq. Now here in Revelation chapter 12, after Jesus had been crucified and went to his Father in heaven, it came speaking of this cherubim or whatever this calf, man, lion, and eagle. He used the calf because it uses these little rockets to direct it back down into Earth's atmosphere, running off hydrogen energy. And they need the big rockets that need the fuel of an arm. So this Revelation chapter 4 is when Jesus got victory over the United States of America during the range of the space shuttle. And this is where we are today in Bible prophecy. I'm going to close this here in a minute here, and